We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Leonis Martin, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Dodgers, center fielder, number 12.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Corey Seager. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. That's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Fowler is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Sierra has a read on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Sierra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 34.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Belanger is up with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Center fielder.
Here's Will Myers hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Colton Wong will stand in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Cody Belanger. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Cody Bellinger is retired to kick off the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Third baseman, Jed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200.
Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Andrew Tolles. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the
Digging
pitcher,
in
number
now,
18.
Kenta Maeda. This
Kenta
guy's still
Maeda.
looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Leonis Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Not too often you see it change it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dexter
Into the windup
Fowler.
and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Giving chase his tolls. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding forward now, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The 0-2 once more. This is flared out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Seager. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Seager.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time, ball three.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game right now, though. You got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a high pop-up. Jerko is there for it. He's got it one away.
The third baseman,
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Jerko is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now another 1-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Sierra. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, number 34.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Digging in, Will Myers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Myers.
First pitch on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Puig, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now batting, Jed Jerko. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Wong is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Matt Carpenter trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 66.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Puig.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grandal.
From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Swing and a miss, 3-1.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Fowler, still going back. And gone. A dramatic home. In now, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Sierra. And that's in there, base hit. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, number 14.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting second here tonight.
Striding into the box, Andrew Cole. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Kenta Maeda. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kenta Maeda goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Leonis Martin started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1 and 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
St. Louis, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to first. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Fowler is on his way home. The throw into second, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Ready now, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll match up with
Leading off
Carlos
with the Dodgers,
Martinez to lead off the
shortstop,
inning.
Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Manny Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Diaz picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Cody Bellinger. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Jerko has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Sierra. He begins playing this one with his batting average.
Left fielder, number 34.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's Will Myers. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Will Myers.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it his toes. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Jed Jerko now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chris Hatcher
attention,
is going to come on in relief now, and he
pitching
may
for
be
the
asked to
Dodgers,
eat several
number
innings as
41,
this game is just still really
Chris
getting underway.
Hatcher.
He's set. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. 0-2, here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number two. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
So it was a
Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Andrew Tolles is on deck. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Tolles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Throw over to first, and they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, and the inning is over. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Dexter. Fowler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin able to take it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Martinez.
Carlos.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chris Carter will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. High pop up. Machado is there for it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Sierra. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate, Will Myers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Will Myers.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Sam Tuivalala answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Chopped foul wide of first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Now batting.
The pitcher, Chris Hatcher, steps up to the
Hatcher.
Joey Gallo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Joey Gallo.
Now a throw over to first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Fowler. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-0 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Luis Avilan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Colton Wong. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado onto the grass. 1 down. Into the box now. Jed Jerko. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carpenter.
Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Brett Cecil is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 21, Brett Cecil.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Myers is there, 2 gone. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Shoots this one over to first, and he is out on the tag. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.